moving on to the 2020 Premier League champions and Liverpool. They brought in Ibrahima Konate for $51 million. That is it. That's all the business they've done in terms of coming into the club. They've sold some players. They've let quite a few go out on loan today. Shea Ojo and Reece Williams out on loan, but pretty much a not very busy summer window. Let's take you back to West London. The window, as I say, is shut now, but we do expect some confirmation of a few other deals. David, let's talk about Liverpool. Very quiet, gone under the radar, but extended a lot of contracts. So a different kind of summer at this club.
Rebecca, I think for Liverpool it was to have is to hold. They wanted to nurture the players they've got at their disposal now and make sure that they've got them for the long run instead of just dipping into the market when they didn't feel the players were really there or needed. So the likes of Virgil van Dijk, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Alisson, and today Jordan Henderson, a story I broke, and that is great news for Liverpool. Now, the person overseeing all of this has been Michael Edwards, their sporting director, and I revealed in my Monday column that he could well be leaving the club at the end of his contract next summer. That would be a seismic moment for Liverpool Football Club, given that he's overseen the Champions League triumph in 2019, the first Premier League title for 30 years, 12 months later. The talks are ongoing. It's not a final decision yet, but watch this space on that. And in the meantime, Jurgen Klopp, doesn't he look refreshed? From what I know, he had a really tough year. The pandemic, losing his mother, not being able to travel back to Germany, the stresses of a title defence that didn't go to plan, but he is now reinvigorated and he's going for this title, and I wouldn't bet against Liverpool doing it. OK, they've got strong opposition, but they look really strong. Will they renew one more player? Mohamed Salah, that's really one to watch, but what Liverpool are doing, I really like.
Thank you, David. Well, they've renewed pretty much everybody else. If you look down the list, we've got Trent is there until 2025, same as Jordan Henderson, which happened, Nat Phillips, Virgil van Dijk, importantly, Fabinho as well, Andy Robertson, Reece Williams, who they sent out on loan today, and Alisson. I mean, some real key figures there, Robbie Mustoe. He looks reinvigorated, as David says, does Jurgen Klopp, and so does this squad.
Yes, it does. I mean, I would disagree a little bit. I still think if you're a Liverpool fan, you're a little bit underwhelmed by that. This is all great news. Mo Salah's really, really important to try and extend his contract. But I still think, again, given other teams and how they've strengthened, that they might have brought somebody else in from Konate as well. So, of course, like we've watched Liverpool, they look great. Van Dijk looks really, really good. So does Matip. Trent Alexander looks good as well. The front players look good. Diogo Jota is going to bring goals, which is great competition for Roberto Firmino. I don't know. I just think Liverpool fans would have liked to see a little bit more activity in the window.
Diogo Jota was injured for a lot of last season, and he is now looking good already, just as he did when he first burst onto the scene with Liverpool. Harvey Elliott, who's won, I think, a couple of man of the matches so far, 18 years old, has slotted in nicely. So, if you're trying to look at the positive, it does almost appear like not only they extended deals, they almost got some new signings, it feels like.
Right there, I have it written down, new signings. Jota, Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold. Jota's a starter now. For me, I think he's the out-and-out number 9 for them. Van Dijk, could he be back to his best? The knee looks good. He covers everything. He's the best defender in the world. And the reason Alexander-Arnold is as good as he is because Van Dijk is there. He wasn't there last year. He got exposed. Any mistake he makes, Van Dijk sweeps it up. Simple as that. And, oh, by the way, as David said, they have Klopp. Klopp's brilliant. Liverpool played different than any other team in the league. Yes, I think the midfield... I think Milner's gotten a little bit older. Wijnaldum's gone out the door. They haven't replaced that. So if there's an Achilles heel with the way that they play, it will be in the midfield. But this team looks good.
I would love goals from midfield. I think the front four now is competitive enough. I'd love goal from midfield. But I take the point that Tim made. Fit players back for Liverpool are like new players. And almost new players that you know can play in this league. There's other new players who come. We still don't know, Timo Werner, is he good enough for the Premier League? Is he going to score goals? We know what Liverpool players can do. It's interesting, David made a really good point about the refreshed Jurgen Klopp. We've seen the smile, the mojo back. It looks like the vibe's coming back. And I just get the sense with this guy that he's looked at the other 3 clubs. He looks at Man City, Manchester United and Chelsea with their money, with the war chest and going, we can do it. You can do it a different way. You can do it with the players you've got. You can do it with spirit. We can pull together. I don't think he goes into the season in any way feeling inferior. If Liverpool are at their best with this squad, they can win the title.
And that's the big if. If they can go again. Can they reach those extraordinary levels of a few seasons ago? And that's going to be the question, Rob, isn't it? Whether Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, Firmino, they're all ready to kick on and give what you need to give to win a Premier League title with the marathon that it is. That's kind of the big question.
And I think it's a year for managers. When I look at the managers, like Pep's not going to have a number 9. Ollie's got the toolbox, but we don't know if he knows which tools to use. And Tuchel, we've seen, looks like he's won the Champions League. Now, can he do it a 38-game season? Klopp's done it once, and there's no for me, I still think he's got a chance of doing it again.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch highlights all season long, and be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend at 7 a.m. Eastern. And for even more content, head over to Peacock, where we've got live games, original series and a dedicated round-the-clock Premier League channel featuring studio shows, classic matches and much more.